Hey, this is Josh from Guitar.com here in the Lowden booth, and I'm joined by George Lowden, who has kind of blown the lid off NAMM this week with the announcement of the Sheeran by Lowden series. George, how's it all been since that happened?
Yeah, it's been pretty mad. I mean, I knew the guitars were good, and I knew it would create some sort of wave, but I wasn't expecting it to the extent that it has been, you know.
You guys on CNN turning up at your press call yesterday, which I think that's the last time that CNN's turned up at NAMM in quite some time.
Yeah, that could be. I don't know, but anyway, it was very good. And Ed, of course, was very good, you know, to actually take the time out and come here. And so we've spent a few days together here. We had dinner last night and the night before, and we had good fun, you know, talking. Ed's very enthusiastic about this project, as I am. It's just the idea of getting really good acoustic guitars into the hands of young people at an affordable price, but built in Ireland, you know, where I can control the quality, can make it consistent, and it's really exciting.
So, I mean, how has the reaction been for people coming on the stands to the guitars? I mean, obviously it's a totally, like, it's blown people's minds that you're sort of making these guitars in Ireland and they're going to be so affordable. How's people's reactions to the guitars been on the stands?
Well, I think one of the first questions they ask is, made in Ireland, really? You know, and so they find it hard to accept that it's possible to build a guitar like this, at this quality, at this price, in Ireland. Normally that would be farmed out to the Far East or somewhere where the wages were a lot less. But I think for us it's really important. That's an important aspect of it, that they're made where I am and where my team is, so that we can really look after things very well and make sure that's consistent.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to get into any trade secrets. Can you give any kind of info of how you guys are managing to make this for this kind of price point in Ireland?
Yes. So I knew that if we were going to do it in Ireland, or even in England or somewhere like that, I knew that we would have to develop new ways of doing things. So I employed a couple of aerospace engineers and set them to it, and then I gave them advice and help along the way from the guitar making point of view. And they've come up with some pretty innovative ways of making guitars. So that whole new production setup, which includes a lot of very high-tech equipment on the one hand. On the other hand, on another bench, you'll find Japanese chisels where, you know, we still use those to voice the struts, for example. So it's a very sort of unusual blend of technology on the one hand and skill and good training on the other.
It's fantastic. So, obviously the people have gone crazy for these guitars. What are your plans for the future of the Sheeran brand?
Well, my immediate plans are to make sure that we get close to meeting the demand. The truth is, the demand has been heavier than I anticipated. So, I mean, shops are just going mad to get them. I think that's a testament really also to Ed himself and his enthusiasm for this project, but also it's a testament to the quality of the guitars, and so I'm basically just going to get at it, and you know, and I never take my eyes off our normal guitars, so I've got a lot of work to do with them as well, not least with the new electric guitars and also all the other new models that we've got. So I'm much busier than I expected to be at this time of my life.
Yeah, it seems like you're going to have a busy 2019, if nothing else.
Yes, well, busy is an understatement, yes.
George, thank you so much for taking some time out to speak to us. I've been Josh for Guitar.com. Head to Guitar.com for all the latest NAMM 2019 news.